Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Alright team, today DeMarcus Cousins has a hot take for us. Now if you've been on the channel for a little while, you know this isn't really a hot take to me. I've said this many of times that Wemby is going to go down as the greatest defensive player of all time. So shout out to Clutch Points and Run It Back for the post. I'm sure y'all are familiar with Run It Back as we've tuned into a couple of their clips. But they had DeMarcus Cousins on the show, and as you know, he has had praise for not only Wemby, but he also praised Tim Duncan and said that he should be in the top 5 conversation. He's not listening to any top 5 that does not include Tim Duncan. And then he told a story where Tim Duncan rattled off like 15 straight points and then gave him a butt tap. No diddy. So we know that DeMarcus Cousins has respect for the Spurs organization. So let's go ahead and tune in, see what he has to say, and let me know y'all's thoughts on it. Leave it down below in the comments. Is DeMarcus Cousins tripping or is he not? Do y'all agree with the take? Let's go ahead and get straight to it.
Wemby and Jokic put on an absolute show Friday and Saturday, back-to-back games. It was awesome. Two of the best bigs. Wemby goes for 35 and 17 or 18, and Jokic says he's going to be remembered forever. Now, the dude is 21 years old. Is it crazy to say he's going to be one of the greatest of all time already? Do we just got to keep letting him rock, or you already see it?
Well, I already see it, and I felt like we were having this conversation before he played his first game, just to see the talent, the height, the build. Just this is something we've never seen before in this sport, and this kid has it all. He can literally do whatever he wants on the basketball court. So obviously the talent is there, the gift is there. It's just about staying healthy and staying consistent throughout his career. But there's no doubt in my mind he'll go down as one of the greatest. It's not even an argument. Like at minimum, he'll be the greatest defensive player of all time. Like minimum. I'm calling that now, like at minimum, the greatest. So the sky's the limit for this kid.
Not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, not at all. I love it.
Look at Michelle. She's up here smiling. She's smiling so hard for some Wemby praise. Shout out Michelle Beadle because she's a known Spurs fan. And nobody's disagreeing with him, which is crazy because Wemby is only 21 years old. He has started his second season of his career. And people are already saying it's not a hot take to say he's going to go down as the greatest defender of all time. There's no doubt that Wemby is something that we've never seen before. I think what's most impressive about him is his rim deterrency. Like, people are getting into the paint. Centers, not even just guards, anyone who gets into the paint. If Wemby is anywhere around, they're not looking at the rim. They're kicking it out. And I was watching the Bucks game last night, which the Spurs got smacked. I'm pretty sure we're going to do a video about that. But I forgot who it was. They had got to the rim and Wemby was like, he wasn't that close, but he was a little behind him. And there was somebody yelling out, he's behind you, he's behind you, like Wemby was behind him. Players are genuinely scared to take the ball up against Wemby because there's a slim chance that you're going to get a layup on him or a dunk. And when players do get those layups or dunks, they get so hype and so happy, and it's all over Bleacher Report. Like, it is truly an achievement to score the ball on Wemby near the rim. So DeMarcus Cousins, this is a great take. Some may consider it a hot take, but I don't. And look at DeMarcus Cousins' face after he asked this question.
Already? Do we just got to keep letting him rock,
He's like,
or you already see it?
Come on, man.
Well, I already see it.
You would think he's talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer, the way the faces he's making. So it's just like a foregone conclusion to DeMarcus Cousins that Wemby is going to be the greatest defender of all time. And that's his floor. Like, at his worst, he's going to go down as the greatest defender of all time. So anything you get on the offensive end, which is going to be 30 a night in his prime, is just a bonus, which is crazy to say. So if he could put it all together, I know a lot of things have to go right. You have to win championships, MVPs, but I think he can go down as the greatest player of all time. But shout out to Running Back for the clip. There are some things I want to show y'all. As y'all heard, they were talking about the back-to-back Wemby versus Jokic. So let's go ahead and look at their stats. Wembanyama versus Jokic this season, 27.5 points, 20.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists in 2 games. The game that really stood out to me was the first one. The second game, he kind of struggled a little bit, only getting 20. But 23 rebounds, he was putting up a lot of rebounds against the Nuggets, which isn't typical for Wemby. Wemby. He's not a high rebound type of guy. But in this first game, he kept it really efficient. 63 and 66 shooting, 75% from the free throw. In this second game, he kind of struggled a little bit. Well, a lot actually. 2 for 12 from 3. And you can see the differences in this game. The Nuggets kind of pushed him out and forced him to take difficult shots. He didn't get as much in the paint compared to the first game where he was using fundamentals. In the first game, I think he dominated. The second game, it was all right. But in the first game, he showed you why he is in the MVP talks. In the 2 games, he notched 6 blocks, 2 steals. So his defensive impact is always there. However, Jokic did get his buckets, which you can't really stop. But in this first game, they played as good as defense as you can. As you can see, they forced him to 3 for 10 and 3-point shooting and 15 for 36 shooting overall. In the second game, he kind of got it down a little bit more. Wemby was a huge part in this, locking down on Jokic. And obviously, Jokic is going to get his numbers. As you could see, he did not really struggle looking at the numbers. The only thing you can really do is force him to shoot this many shots and hope that he misses a majority of them. So if there were any answer for Jokic, I would say it is Victor Wembanyama, which is insane because he's a 21-year-old player and Jokic is a 3-time MVP. Speaking on more of Wemby's defense, I want to go ahead and show y'all this before we get out of here. Victor Wembanyama has the highest block percentage this season at 10.7%. I'm pretty sure this means that 10.7% of blocks taken up on Wemby near the rim are blocked. But if I'm wrong, y'all be sure to let me know. Either way, this is insane. And as you can see, he has a nice cushion. The next player up is Walker Kessler at only 8%, and then it falls all the way to 6.2%. Now, if this looks crazy to y'all, wait until y'all see this. Right now, Wemby has the best block percentage in a season at 10.7%. So all time, he is ahead of Manute Bol. And if you look down one more time, rookie Wemby is down here at number 3 all time in block percentage. So I'm pretty sure at the end of this, Wemby is going to have the best season block percentage by any player in any season, if that makes sense. And as you see, only the elite of elite shot blockers are up here. Manute Bol at 10.6, Serge Ibaka at 10. So as you could predict, I'm pretty sure Wemby is going to be up on this list for a majority of his career. And like I said, everything on the offensive end is a plus. He's averaging 25.6 right now. So this video was to show y'all that Wemby's impact right now is generational, and he's only 21 years old, second year of his career. So let me know what y'all think. Is this DeMarcus Cousins take a hot one, or is it just an everyday thing? Is Wemby gonna go down as the GOAT defender? Let me know if y'all agree. With that being said, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to Spurs Spotlight, and until then, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.